Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's LegacyBrix, and today we're on RoVerse. This is another old Roblox revival. I did not want to make a video on this. I was gonna actually stream tomorrow. Today's August 2nd, and I was planning on streaming tomorrow, but I was actually DM'd by someone in that server, and they said I was basically spying and hating on RoVerse. I'm not spying and hating on them. I joined that server on a previous stream just to see what was going up there. I was just checking. And I guess we'll make a review now. This will be a separate video. Now, the reason why they probably were speculating that I was hating is because I am hating on it. I'm not spying, but I'm hating. I mean, you can see why. This is obviously AI. I pointed out that RoVerse uses AI, not for everything, but for most things. Like right here, this daily reward. I guess we could claim our daily reward. Pretty much clearly AI. You can easily see though that this revival sucks because if you look at the UI itself, this viewport is done incorrectly. These things aren't even scaled correctly. Why are they so like in there? I think they're using a UI list layout, but like it's just not in a good way. This just sucks badly. This isn't even realistic. I don't even think it's clearly not accurate. It's green. I mean, I don't mind the green thing. Maybe they're trying to be custom, but it really sucks. And if you just have to, you need one glance and you will see that this revival isn't too good. There's a develop page. This isn't accurate. There's a Roblox page. This is not accurate at all. If you go to the catalog, it's an attempt, but the gradients are gone. They're not there. This is an image. This is they didn't even try to remake the legend, the most easiest part. You don't even have to make anything with it. They just put an image. They're lazy with what they do. This isn't a video just hating on them. I'm gonna give a full-on review. I'm gonna join some games. I'm gonna give on a full review. But I feel like I just have to make this video, clear the air a little bit. I don't like this because it's just not a good revival. First off, the UI is done extremely horribly. This reminds me of a few other revivals I've seen. Most of it's inaccurate. It's not done correctly. These are just not. This is not how it used to look like, and I would know because I played a long time ago. I didn't play in like 2010, but I played long enough to know that this isn't what the website should look like. There's even a wayback machine to see what it should look like. There's videos online. There's plenty of stuff to see, and yet they couldn't even do that. Well, let's actually get into the games. Let's see what they have to offer. These are what the games, as you see here, these are all the games. These are all the games that can be played right now. I guess we'll join a random game. Like they have a summer egg hunt going on. First off, why is there an egg hunt in the summer? An egg hunt's supposed to be for Easter, but I'm not going to judge them for it. I also want to point out that these buttons are not only way too high up, but they're connected to this. So unless this is not a revival that's intending to recreate the UI one-to-one, or at least attempt to, that's okay. But this, if they are trying to, then this isn't accurate. They couldn't even do the due diligence of getting the favorite button centered. And these buttons right here, they're not even accurate. Other than pointing the fact out that this is just extremely horrible already, I'm just going to play the game and I'm going to see how bad it could get. Alright, we're in the game and there's quite a bit of people in here. There's me, there's someone named Zia. For some reason there's a Ready Player One keys thing. This lobby appears to be something from a previous egg hunt. So if I go through this teleporter, what do you know? This egg hunt map kind of looks familiar to another egg hunt you might have seen few years ago. These are all the eggs, so I'm assuming you could just go up to these, collect them very easily. I don't know what this is, but yeah, you can go up to this. We found a normal egg. Yeah, this game is already pretty inaccurate. First off, the admin logo icon, that's not even accurate. That's not what it looked like. It's never looked like that even. That is a Roblox player icon. A player that's completely different from an admin icon, and so is the Builders Club. The Builders Club icons, they didn't look like that in this time period. They looked like that in a previous time period around 2014 and 20 to before, when it was viewable on the leaderboard. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to look much different. I'll put on screen of what it's supposed to look like, and for the admin icon too. I'm not really sure what year they're trying to simulate. I'm assuming it's 2016, and if that is, then this is already pretty inaccurate. They also got these inaccurate, these little viewports, because it's supposed to show the full body, not the little headshot. Other than that, this isn't too bad in here. I guess we'll go ahead and leave this game. We'll try another game on RoVerse. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Natural Disaster Survival. That's another game we can play. This isn't even accurate right here. First off, it doesn't show that 6 years ago. That's not how it looks like. It's supposed to show the exact date of when it was updated, unless you're using like a plugin like RoVerse. So this isn't even accurate. Alright, we're loading in. They have a loading screen. That's at least good. At least they have that. You know, this is basic Natural Disaster Survival. This is definitely from like an copyleft or like a file they found. You know, it's pretty basic stuff. You see this in every other revival. I'm not going to play this for too long. It's just simple Natural Disaster Survival. It's not that bad. It's boring, but it's not the most greatest. So let's go ahead and leave this game. We'll go ahead and go back to the lobby and we'll see what's up there. Now I want to point out that this rival, it looks like they're trying to be going to 2014 because not even the users page, first off, it didn't even look like this in 2016, didn't even look like this in 2015, not 2017. It looked much different. This is around 2014, I'd assume. And they have redeem promo code, redeem game card, leaderboards, and advanced settings. Coincidentally, at least I know 3 of these buttons look just like going to 2014's because they also have a leaderboards thing. So if I click on this leaderboards button, if it looks like the exact leaderboard that I'd find and go into 2014, that's already an issue. What do you know? It looks just like it. It has, I guess they call the thing verse bucks, the player, and the rank. And this, I'm not going to call it AI, but it looks like AI. It looks like something that the Roblox AI assistant would generate. And I can point out a few reasons why. First off, the font is not, it does not go with the rest of it. You know, it's not Source Sans Pro, it's Montserrat. And that's what the AI uses often. They use Montserrat when you tell it to generate something. This button's text, it's a little strange, but it's not text scaled or anything. It's much smaller than usual, which means that's a sign that could be AI. I'm not saying it's AI, but that's a sign I've seen. So we're not going to instantly point it out. I also want to point out that there's a verified icon on profiles. This is clearly not trying to replicate old Roblox. If this was, then this wouldn't even be here. So this survival is already pretty trash as is. Honestly, I feel like this could just be a hating video because it's just not good. It's not accurate. They're not even trying to make a revival. They're just making slop at this point. Anyways, that's enough with my rant. This was a horrible revival. Don't know why I had to review this. I already knew it was bad. But this will be also reviewed on stream tomorrow because I'm reviewing Revival. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below what you want to see. I want to play some other Revivals and other games. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.